This skid plate is the perfect addition to a build for you JK and JL owners out there who already have the Barricade Trailforce HD front bumper installed on your rig and want to enhance your protection and your rig's style. This is a simple bolt-on update for your armor that is sturdy and affordable. If you're going wheeling or overlanding or really doing anything off-road, a skid plate is almost a must. This one is meant to work specifically with the Barricade Trailforce HD front bumper for JK and JL Wranglers, and it is a bolt-on part that will enhance the protection you're already getting from that bumper. This is a thick plate that wraps around the lower part of your front end, covering part of your oil pan, the front end of your engine, and also providing some additional protection for your steering and front differential. So if you're out in the weeds somewhere and encounter a large obstacle, this is going to take the brunt of the hit, and you won't risk damaging more crucial components that could prevent you from getting back home. And the best part is, this is a bolt-on, so if you damage it beyond repair, you can just swap it out for a new one. It also comes with some additional style built in, with that big old Barricade logo laser cut out of the top section. And while that doesn't add anything functionally, it does look cool and it doesn't compromise the structural rigidity of the plate itself. Now, this same skid plate is also available without the logo cut out if you prefer that, and we have that available on our site as well. Like the bumper it's designed to work with, this is made from heavy-duty steel plate and it's finished off with Barricade's signature 2-stage powder coat. The first layer is an epoxy pre-coat, followed by the textured black powder coat that you see before you. It gives the metal a few additional layers of protection and it makes it look good too. And as you hopefully can tell from the video, this thing is pretty hefty, so it can take more than a few big hits. And again, it is a bolt-on part, so if you damage it and need to replace it, just a couple of bolts and a new one will have you back out on the trail in no time. Pricing comes in at about $175, and that makes this one of the most affordable skid plates out there. However, it is again worth noting that you will need the accompanying Barricade Trailforce HD bumper in order to use this skid plate. So if you don't already have that bumper, be sure to budget accordingly. But even with the price of the bumper factored in, you're gonna get a really good looking, solidly built setup that's gonna provide your Jeep with plenty of protection. Installation gets a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and the job should take you around 1 hour to complete. As I've said several times throughout the video, this is designed to bolt right into place with no drilling or other modifications required, and you don't even need to remove the bumper in order to get it fitted. We're going to walk you through the install process right now, so for that, let's head on out to the shop.
Tools required for this install include an impact gun, 13mm wrench, an extension, swivel adapter, 13 and 18mm sockets, and a 5mm Allen socket. What's up guys? Today we're installing a skid plate on our Barricade Trailforce HD bumper, so let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is come underneath our bumper to our frame horn. We're gonna be removing the lower outside bolt on each side. So grab yourself an 18mm socket and remove that bolt. Next we can come a little bit back from our frame horn over here to install our rear bracket. It's going to mount up using these 2 hex cut holes. So we have our stud and nut plate here. We're going to get the stud coming through the top hole. And then you can lay your bracket down onto that stud. And then get a flat washer, lock washer, and nut onto your stud. And then we'll have a bolt with a lock washer and a flat washer going into the nut portion. So just get your finger back there to line up your hole. And then just get your bracket level so that this bottom side's flat. And then take a 5mm Allen socket to tighten down your bolt. And then grab a 13mm socket to tighten down your nut. And do that same thing on the other side. So now we're gonna lift our skid plate up into place. I'm gonna get the bolts through these holes and into our frame horns that we removed first. And then we can come back to our rear brackets and install our new hardware. So now raise your skid plate up into place. Thread your bolt back in. And tighten that down with an 18mm socket. And then do that same thing on the other side. And now we can connect our skid plate to our bracket. So take another one of your Allen head bolts with a flat washer, go up through the bottom, get another flat washer on top, and then a lock washer, and then a nut. Then once you have that threaded into place, take a 5mm Allen socket and 13mm wrench to tighten that down. And then do the same thing on the other side. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the Barricade skid plate with Barricade logo for Barricade Trailforce HD front bumper only for your 2007 and newer Jeep Wrangler JK and JL. Thank you for watching, and for all things Wrangler, keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.